Hello, hello. We're back for the AM session of September 24th. Hello. Welcome again. So I was looking at the situation before the open, after this morning London session, and I left the price while we had just hit the previous day high, and there was a reaction, but then I had to leave, and also I wanted to leave. I took a nice trade during London and I left. So now I'm back, and I'm trying to form a bias for the open. Sometimes if I feel inspired, I might take a trade at the open. Sometimes it goes very well, sometimes not. In general, I've been trying not to trade the open and focus more on post-open setups, like 10 a.m. onwards, 10:15. But sometimes there's a degree of clarity about what's going to happen, and so then I might take a trade at the open. In general, volatility makes it more challenging. That's many people skip it and let price do its thing, clarify things. In this case, what I see, and it's my current read. So see this very strong reaction. This is like, you could read it as a market maker sell model from this reversal point. Here we started reversing and we started to move down, but then something happened. We touched the midnight level and we reversed up. But this move is not complete, right? So the market maker model would be complete if we reached and breached this area here, the origin of this move from from the 10:30 of the previous Asia session at the start. So there's an Asia range low marked here. Let me move my camera, otherwise you don't see the time actually. All right. Okay, let's keep going. Sorry about that. So right now it's 9:20, and it does look like momentum is now to the upside and it's a bullish move. But to me, this is an incomplete move. It was a very nice reaction on the median price. We did touch the equilibrium of the previous day, PD 0.5. As you can see, I have it marked automatically from an indicator, my indicator. and yes, we did the whole shebang. We did do a flip, and we did a nice SBS count for longs, which some of the friends in the SBS gang have captured. It's very nice. It was very nice long. Makes sense. And what I'm thinking though is that this move is not complete. So once you have breached the sort of SNDR 30% area, we tapped on the 50% and we had this strong reaction, but we left a lot of untapped liquidity, and we didn't really, let's say, to accumulate the orders needed to go back up. I expected this to be taken. So I don't know. My current idea would be that before, if price wants to go up, I might do something like this. That's my, want to breach this, and then we might go like this, and then when we get there we go boom. That is, I see my camera. I should move my camera on the other side, probably. Yeah. Is it annoying? All right, let's do it like this. Yeah, so that's so this is the SNDR. Let's say this purple area at the top is the, let's say, the area that's actually responsible for breaking by a wick this zone. We created the zone. Then there's other subtler moves, and there has already been a tap here. So if you consider that this was, consider that this was the actual SNDR, which is a way to see it. If you ignore the wick, then this will be the double tap, and we go down. And because we had a strong, very strong reaction, the fact though that we breached it twice, if we had to come back up here, you could consider that then it's a strong indication for a momentum to go up. If instead we consider this the responsible, then we just had a tap, we might have a double tap, and then move down. Yeah. I don't know, this move seems too fake to consider it you know, a bullish move. I don't know, that's my current feeling. Let's check what ES is doing. I'm sorry, I'm going to do it off screen. So ES is already working through the sort of SNDR of that respective zone, and let me check. How many minutes? 6 minutes. Yeah, there's no clear SNDR in ES, and we do have a first step, but we're working our way to it and see. We'll see how ES reacts to it as well. Right, let me remove this so we can focus. Of course, the alternative is that we just keep going up at the open and we forget about this. In a way, if you look at it as you know, in the 12 minutes, you have a very nice, what's called a balanced price range. I can show you. Take it on 12 minutes. That's very nice. Yeah, we created a very nice balanced price range. BPR name. Yeah, so very nice balanced price range that we retested and filled. So I would say, we could say price has worked through this area and is now ready to go up. So it had let's say it balanced this inefficiency and is now bullish. Yeah, okay, this is true. This is one way to see it. We touched the equilibrium of the previous day and we're close to the open. The open does generally make let's say a manipulation move where it's going to trick the market to think it wants to go in a direction and then go in the actual real intended direction. So we're looking at this morning the wait for candles. So we had that engulfing candle, the expansion of the 2 to 6 candle worked out, reached previous day high, could not close above the previous day high, and closed quite below it, leaving a big wick, which we can annotate for our purposes, set some quadrants on it. So we did reach now the new candle, the 50% of the week, of the 4-hour week. If I see like this, I do see the next 4 hour as a downward move, to be honest. So maybe it is a short. This looks to me like it wants to go down. That would be a nice point where to reverse and go down. But this candle could be also, you know, another push down and then up and then off we go into the space. And we are close to all-time highs. So it's 2 minutes to the open, and I haven't found a real clear. Oh, okay, there is something here, which the open likes to take, which is this trend line move. So what we could try is a sort of a turtle soup setup. Retest the previous day high. So I'm using a different account, and risk would like to set it to 500, I think. 500. All right. So in this case would be 16. Well, let's keep it wide. Move we are looking for is 100 points. It's a little bit unreasonable, but so I don't know. Let's see on the 5 seconds what we can see. Some cleaner. Yeah, so this would be the NDR of this, if you would consider this the zone. And this would be the area responsible. Yes, it's dropping. Yes, it's dropping. Okay, so yes, it's dropping. Do we want to try it? Rockstar level if it worked, huh? What we could do is the stop buy. This stop sell here. Sad, huh? 25 points. Okay, that's the open. So I don't know. This might be the manipulation before pushing up. I don't know, but this move looks bearish to me. I don't want to risk though too much because the open is very always a delicate thing, so I would like to go break even. Would it make sense that it goes back up now? Has to take all this liquidity right before going up. Has to go down a little bit. So I want to take, we want to buy. I entered very late, so this might be, if I have a misread, there's a lot of liquidity here that the price might want to sweep. If he has the strength to go up now, yeah, then we're take a loss. 33 fake move should be done. Everybody expected the long, right? So it does make sense that before doing the long, it will take out everybody who was long before the open. It does make sense to me. Tension. Do we wanna make it break even? I might push it break even if it goes here. If it does pass the close above below here. Okay, now I'm gonna move it break even, and it should accelerate. It might break me out. Would not be fun. It's already, well, my ideal entry, I couldn't click enough because I switched from, this morning was trading on top step X, and now I was doing it on trading view, so I was not fast enough to set up the stop buy, and I guess stop break even, right? The real stop would be higher because, yeah, there you go. Oh, upsetting. I can never re-enter the open because the open will just change direction very fast. So yeah, it took me out. All right. I can't re-enter the open now. It's unfortunate. But re-entering the open is a recipe for disaster. We'll just see what happens. Upsetting. The thing is, I would have entered at that breach. Yeah, of course, now it runs. All right, let's focus on the positive. We did see a nice, how many points? Well, this is already a almost a 2-hour trade at the open. Objective, of course, is Asia low. I'm overheated. Always generates a lot of emotion, the open, especially when I am in it. This was supposed to be called trendline liquidity. And you know, if it goes up, then it goes up. It is struggling, so that means that initial bias to complete say the market maker sell model is not there yet. Might need to go up, capture that liquidity, and then go down, or you know, or the bias. My bias is wrong right now, and we're going up. It's perfectly possible. let's mark the first TP I had, which is, well, actually there was a liquidity grab there, so maybe this doesn't even make sense, but I'll annotate it. We'll make a stronger case for a long if it went down now, because if it goes up now, so let's hide this for now. There's no zone drawn by indicator because there's no, you know, valid low put in below this candle, but we can sort of see this internal structure. There is the reaction we're getting now is we did violate this SNDR. So go back to okay, this is nice. If we close below in the range, this is a SPS count for those in the know, right? This would be a bearish count. Do you want to re-enter it? Now I don't like it anymore because, yeah, it's taking too long. It means it should have ran, if we wanted to get this liquidity, it would have ran in just a few candles. So possibly, yeah, no why. There's news. There's news at 10. That's why. That's why we are taking our time, I think. It's news at 10, right? Which is consumer confidence. Okay. I mean, yeah, I see some people in the live trading of the SBS gang that are thinking what I'm thinking, which is a short. So secondary short, let's say like this. This is my original plan. Well, that would be another plan to enter here. To be honest, it's not the stupidest idea to do this. Can I do it in time? I can't do it in time? Okay, let me do it in time. I'm gonna do it. Let's see, because now I see some confirmation that this might actually work. Right, let's see. And I would like this. Yeah, I could not take the retest of the origin there. It's just so close to the news. Mismanaged there. Okay, the good news is that the bias for now, we were sort of correct. Stopped it break even willingly as it was coming back. Of course. Of course, man, of course. All right. uh, well, what a pro display. Okay. Possibly good idea to stop this because it's half an hour, reset, wait until after news, reassess, and then we see what to do. Let's do that. I'll ponder. Thank you for watching. The open is always something. You can also save yourself the pain, though I'm happy. The read was not atrocious, but price is clearly waiting for 10 a.m. news. So, alright, we'll be back later in a few minutes. Bye.